It's their last day of 2025. Burning off all the Christmas stuff. This is going to be the last video of 2025. So I just giving y'all a little overview of what I got around here, because I want to keep y'all interested so you'll come back and watch me in 2026. I appreciate you, everybody comes and watches this show. This is inside my greenhouse. I'm just giving y'all a little overview. I don't have a whole lot planted. Let me show you. So I got some potatoes planted here, which they hadn't come up yet. And I saved this root lettuce right here, one little spot there. We ate the lettuce off of it. And I planted the roots just to see if it would come back. And then last night it got burned a little bit because it was really cold. It was like, gosh, I don't know, 19 or 20 degrees last night. I don't know. Pretty cold. I watered my carrots yesterday and they laid down on me. So they always lay down, but and then it got really cold last night, so they'll pop back up. See how they're laid down a little bit? This right here is romaine lettuce, and it needs a haircut. So it actually looks okay. Especially as cold as it got last night, I'd say it fared well. Over there's where I keep my wood. I keep it inside this greenhouse because keeps it dry. So I do a lot of stuff just on and off. You know, I'm just a little small homestead. I got 8.5 acres here, so I ain't nothing much. So I got a little bitty tractor, and this right here I call it Little Bob. But Little Bob needs a bath. So you can see where the cats get up here and walk. And I turn my seat up so they don't walk on my seat. But this is a Bobcat 1021. It is a 2020 model. I bought it brand new. And I tell you what, for what it is, the size it is, I've done a lot of work with this thing since I've had it. In 5 years, I've put like, hang on, I'll tell you. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. 393 hours. So in 5 years, 393 hours, that's not really a whole lot, but I do use it. And when I first got it, I used it quite a bit because when I first came here, wasn't none of this here. Like, I built all of this. I built the greenhouse. I put this shed up that I'm standing under. Now that shop building right there, that was already here. And that was the only thing here. All this was trees. I cleared all this out. Got my garden spot. And I've been here long. I did all this gravel work, which I need to reclaim some of it back from the grass that comes up. But I did all this work here. This is my garden spot, and I put an 8-foot fence up here to keep the deer out. Well, the deer stayed out for a long time. And now, I just got old chicken wire here because I didn't have enough money to put up good wire. But I just wanted some kind of barrier. There's my overgrown old chicken pen. Here is that's my chicken tractor. I'm running it through my garden spot. So all that right there with that, see what, I've been burning boxes, so all that's a garden spot. So I'll plant corn and peas and all the things out there in that garden, in addition to what I got in the greenhouse. My wintertime, you can tell, my overgrown tomato barrels where I had tomatoes all out here planted. Because during the spring, I'll put them on grass, get them out of this garden. So that pen is on wheels, by the way, and I push it around with my little tractor. If it's on flat ground and it's not, let's just say it's not full of obstructions, you know, it's dips and holes and all the things where it's going to scrub, you can push it by hand. But I don't have a lot of level ground here, so it's just easy for me to push it with my little tractor. I have 2 cats out here, by the way. That's just one of them. Hey, let me tell you what, these cats, I've had these cats 5 years, and these cats have wiped out, there's the other one right there, wiped out the chipmunk population. I hadn't seen a chipmunk in about 3 years. They really have done a number on them. The reason I got these cats out here is because, and I've always generally had a cat, don't get me wrong, but reason I got these particular cats 5 years ago is because I went out there when that tractor was brand spanking new. I went out there in the wintertime, and I ain't even had it but just a month or two. I went to crank it, and there was mice starting to build a nest in there. And I was like, oh no, I cannot have these mice chewing on my brand new tractor. So here come the cats, and they did it. They took care of them. I did trap a few mice. I got a pipe trap that I use. It works pretty fair. One day I might do a video on how to make that pipe trap. And I caught, I don't even remember how many I caught. I caught some. This is my overgrown chicken pen. And I have neglected it because it grew up over the summer. And when I say it grew up, man, it just grew up and it got neglected. So one of my late wintertime projects is to get this back in order. I'm gonna re-fence it, gonna get new wire, and I am going to re-get this chicken pen in effect so I can get some turkeys. I wanna turn this chicken pen with this house, so they'll have a house and a roost. These are the roost in there. I've got nesting boxes in there and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna really have that problem with the turkeys. So I don't know if I'm gonna get heritage breed turkeys or not. Probably so. The chickens over there, they have their own thing going. I don't have a lot of chickens. I have 7 hens and 1 rooster, and that's really kind of a lot in that small space, but I do move them around so they get fresh grass, they get fresh bedding. But you stay with me through the springtime, and hey, just subscribe to this channel. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. That's my neighbor's house over there. And my house is way over there. If you can see that house through the distance over there. If you're a homesteader at all, you do know it requires maintenance. It just does. And I have neglected my maintenance. So you have to keep on top of this maintenance. I'm pretty fond of this chicken tractor right here. I've had it for about 4 years, I guess. those chickens, these are my fake eggs to keep them from pecking. I've already collected the eggs for today. That is funny. I put them over here and they kicked them out and they moved them. Look at that. But these chickens right here, this is gonna be the last video of them for 2025. Next time you see them, it'll be 2026. Walking back over here. And of course, I got the essentials. I got a lawnmower, and I got this old tractor. This old tractor right here belongs to my son. It used to be mine, and then he acquired it. We did some trading, and it set for a while. So now I'm gonna be doing a few videos on it. So I don't know if it'll be a series, but it'll be a few videos, and I'm gonna get it back all running, clean it up, get it all back going for him. It has a wiring issue, so I've got to solve that wiring issue. It's gonna need a new battery too, and we'll just see if we can get it cranked. And that's my tiller. That's a Legend tiller. I do have a few tractor implements. I'll walk you around and show you that. So I did at one time I had a rototiller that goes on the back of the tractor, but my rocky soil over here is just too bad that the hand tiller works better for me, because if I'm tilling with the tractor, then I don't want to tear up nothing, because I would hit a rock and it would jump up, and it would just, if I'm doing it with the hand tiller over there, I can see them coming ahead of time, and I can lift up on it if I have a trouble. So I went to a disc. I disc up my deer field and my deer plot, which is not very big, but that's what I use it for. And I run it over the garden. I can disc in that garden and not tear up nothing, because I just, kind of go over it back and forth. We'll say this, if any of y'all got a little tractor or a big tractor, a set of pallet forks, man, I use them things all the time. So y'all clicked on this video because it's, I'm titling it something like, this is this rooster's last day. Hey, I play around with titles. I play around with thumbnails, just see what anybody will watch. It's all just fun for me anyway. I don't make any money at it, so I'm just doing that stuff for y'all. I do have an old rabbit pen here that it does need a new nesting box. This nesting box. So y'all, I'm gonna do a video on this. I'm gonna replace this lid. Most of it's pretty solid, so I think if I put a lid on it, I think I'll be all right. This right here is a quail pen. It started out as a quail pen, ended up being a rabbit pen. I don't have rabbits right this second, but I think I'm gonna get some chucker. This is an old building I gotta do some work on. I'm just taking y'all around showing you all the projects I have to do so y'all can watch me on video and see all these projects getting done. I might just punt on it, burn this building, and buy me a new portable building and stick right here because I really want one for all my garden tools and stuff. Another thing I have for my little tractor is I got an auger. And let me tell you, an auger on the back of that tractor will save your back, because if you've ever dug post holes, a lot of post holes, you'll be like, man, I really wish I had an auger. I also have this little quick connect right here. I use it for my rake. I'm probably gonna do a video on me cleaning out these fire breaks. And I'm gonna use that little tractor. There right there's some back forks for it. So I put that on the back of the 3-point hitch, and I got forks for the back. It's good for like picking up logs and stuff like that. I got a cultivator. That's an old chicken tractor right there. It could use some remodeling, but I used it maybe last year for a little while when I was transitioning. Chicks were getting, so I could move them around. So anyway, got a bush hog, I got a rake, and I got a box blade. Got to put some trim around this door. And I got another golf cart. So I got one golf cart right there, this 4-wheeler, and another golf cart, which the batteries are dead on it, so that's why it's sitting there like that. I did buy a kit for it to jack it up too. Just got to get it done. So it needs batteries and the lift kit and tires put on. I also have a stump grinder, and I don't use this thing all the time, but when you need to grind a stump down, hey, it's always good to have and it's electric start too, but it's always good to have the stuff you need. So you can't have everything you need, but hey, sometimes it's just good to have a few tools, and if you can get the job done. If you're like me, I work by myself all the time. I have very few times I ever have any help. So that's another reason I got that stump grinder for these small stumps around here. If I cut a tree down, I want to grind it down because I don't want to trip on it or hit it or anything. I want it ground under the ground. And it works. It works pretty well. Another thing I got is I got a pressure washer. Got a heater on the wall there. But yeah, it's always good to keep a pressure washer and a generator. And see these things right here? I use these for brooder boxes for my chicks. I also keep chicken feed and feed barrels. Although I don't really have a mice problem, it just keeps varmints out. I appreciate you coming along on this little homestead tour. I hope that you watch the video this far along that you say, hey, I might not want to watch that guy. So I would appreciate it if y'all did subscribe. Like I say, I don't make any money. I'm just doing this because I like it. I like to show y'all what I'm doing, and I do all kinds of DIY projects around here. I hope that y'all want to watch that. But I will see y'all next time in 2026. We'll be praying that it's a good year. God bless.